What up, fish people? Kenny E and the awesome Ed with Chattanooga Ed. And then tonight we got our special guest Skipper from Skipper's Aquarium,
Skipper.
who
What's
will
up?
soon be at Fishtoberfest with us.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna have the the Keystone Clash first, and I get a week break, and then I come to you.
You are one lucky dog.
Oh yeah,
I was trying to win that like a crazy man.
I think everybody was honestly.
Probably.
It's going to be a good time, guaranteed.
Oh,
So Lefty came in, said he has stomach ache. He's not feeling well. You guys have a great stream. Scotty the Fish Freak came on in. Hashtag Mahomes.
Woohoo!
We're going to have a talk, Scotty, you little kiss ass. Carol Cox, welcome. Maria Z, it was great to be hanging out with you guys tonight. Dr. Anthony with the Amazon Research Center, who's one of our amazing speakers for Fishtoberfest. Good to see you, my friend. And in answer to your question, Dr. Anthony, it's going to depend on what this little test tells me when I'm done with the stream tonight, whether or not I have that nasty C word or not. So there may be a chance I will not be there. I had to call in sick from work today. So I ain't talking about Fishtoberfest. Dr. Anthony is coming this weekend to speak at a club that I always go to down south to meet, the Eugene Willamette Valley Aquarium Society. So I wanted to go see him down there, but I don't know I'm going to be able to make it. All things fish. Good to see you.
I was really mad at myself for something.
And there's Miss Shanna.
Shanna.
Bunny Viper in the house.
Who's Shanna?
503 Aquatics.
Who's that?
503.
Bunny girl.
Oh, is that crazy lady on Saturday morning cartoons?
Yes.
We got Sketty Nona here. Good to see you. TJ, good to see you. Miss Kimberly Holtz, always great to see you.
She likes to hang out with degenerates.
Melvin with Xgenix Legacy Radio in the house. And there's
Hello.
Mr. Depths Unknown, Jason himself. What's going on with Jason? Great hanging out with you tonight as well. Kim Boucher, Donna, how are you, sister? Good to see you. Liquid Zoo, Mr. Matt, good to see you.
Liquid Zoo's my friend from Iowa.
Then we got GRB, good day, sir. All right, guys. So, Dennis Christensen, welcome. As you all saw, Vikings actually beat the Pack. That was awesome.
Oh,
Nice.
was that on this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
wow. Congratulations.
Chiefs won Sunday, and then they won again Thursday, so they're 2-0. What else is new?
They're the winningest team in football right now this year.
Pittsburgh pulled a rabbit out of the hat and won their game.
Listen,
Oh, my God. That was crazy fun game to watch.
it actually was. I whenever I got home from, I was helping clean up after a gun drawing. I got to watch probably 10 minutes of the fourth quarter on, and I was like, "What is going on here?" That
Who
was
would you? All the missed field goals. I watched that game.
Me too.
Who would you rather see in quarterback, though? Chervinsky or what's that other guy's name? The rookie. I forgot his name. I rooted for him in college last year.
Honestly, I think Trubisky right now, because I think here as he goes on with them this year, I think he's going to get better.
I think he's out. He knows this is his last dance. He knows if he doesn't succeed this year, he's done in the NFL.
Yeah.
There is not a third team that's going to pick him up, or fourth team, is it now?
Oh, man, I just drank all my tea at once at the beginning of the show.
You're going to get.
Ricky De La Hoya is in the house.
Oh, what's up, Ricky?
Guess who I got to
Mr.
talk to today on the telephone? I got to talk to Ricky.
Oh, really?
That's cool.
He was at Walmart or at Sam's, and I was helping him shop.
I actually would love to meet him.
Well, you know what? You are probably going to do that. I hope this isn't a secret. It might be, but he's planning on getting to the Clash.
Hey, are you guys seeing that red dot on me?
Yeah.
Where the hell is it coming from? Do I got somebody getting ready to take me out? Some kind of...
It's on your camera.
It's on your camera.
Oh, it's a light reflecting off the curvature of your camera. Just slightly tilt your camera. There you go.
Giving me some post-traumatic stress syndrome and shit, man.
I bet. I mean, it was aimed right at your heart.
No, it's coming from.
You
Listen,
got it back.
It's coming from that light behind you on your right, above the bowl.
He got rid of it. It's from the curvature, though, of his lens, I think, in the light from that.
Yeah, that was freaking me out, man. It's like, well, where's this dude at? I'm going to take him out.
Honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, hell. I can't get there quick enough.
It's gonna. Well, we know who it is, though. That idiot kid. I don't really know any more than that.
Oh, you're talking, yeah. I could see him trying to pull that, but his dumbass can't shoot for shit, so you'd end up.
He probably wouldn't even have the guts to hook the light up. It's probably just a little keychain.
Yeah.
Scare you.
Holy cow, there's the champ. Scuba Steve-O.
What's up, Scuba Steve?
Steve-O.
Crip Keeter Aquatics. What's going on, Crip Keeper? Scuba Steve.
I like this name. X Genetics Legacy Radio. I like it.
That's Melvin.
Oh, Jesus. How many times you going to keep... All right.
Well, it's a good name.
It is a good name, brother. I will
And
say
he likes
that.
Pittsburgh.
What's that?
He likes Pittsburgh.
He does.
He's a Steelers fan. What up, Lonnie? AK Looney Tunes in the house. What's going on, man?
I remember whenever I was first on YouTube and I saw that name, I started laughing. I was like, this person must be a loony.
Well, I'll tell y'all what, though. I had a rough week in fantasy. My two teams combined didn't do what I normally average for one team.
Ricky
So-
Dioya is.
What do you say?
Sorry, I accidentally hit the wrong button. I lost our chat. But Ricky and I were talking about your team.
Which team?
Well, I think he destroyed you, didn't he?
Was that Ricky? I don't know. I got destroyed in both leagues, man.
Well, and we
I
were
didn't-
wondering, because I told him that you were the champ in both leagues last year, and we were wondering if you doubled down with the same players in both leagues.
No.
Oh,
There's a couple that I match. Like I always get, if Dalvin Cook's sitting there, I go for Cook every time.
I thought I played Ricky and beat him. No, that was Mike. Never mind. Grumpy Mike.
Oh, I lost
Listen.
both leagues horribly by 100 points.
My West Side League, I'm good. My East Coast League sucks.
What's going on, Metalheads? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, man. Yeah, Rockin' Fish, though. He was in my stream talking crap Sunday night. 196. I said, bro, you better go back and look at last year's fantasy, okay? Kenny E went 0 for 2 for both leagues, and I won them both. So just because a guy has a rough week don't mean nothing.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out, maybe he beat Skipper. But for
Ricky
some
did-
reason, we were talking about,
I played him first in the East Coast one. And
wow.
that team I couldn't pick. So I got a lot of work to do. But
Well, especially it's a 14-team league, so there's nothing left on the free agent list anymore. You got to pray somebody gets hurt, and you just are there at the right moment to snatch the guy that's replacing him. That's about the only shot you got at this point.
yeah, see, I got it figured out on my phone how to do stuff, but the computer is too damn confusing. Honestly.
Rico Stand put up 205 points against me. He just demolished me into the ground. Wow. But Ricky had a question for us, a football question tonight.
Uh-oh.
He was wondering who the best free agent or running back to pick up is. Like who should he pick up to improve his running game because his player is out for the year.
You just got to go and look, man, and do some research. Because, I mean, obviously Ed and I play in 2 leagues. But what I normally do when that situation happens is I'll go through and sometimes the one they show on top isn't the best guy. That's the draft order when the first draft began. So you got to go through each of the people and look what they've been doing. It's about the only way you can do it.
Zach Moss looked kind of good in Buffalo. He caught 6 balls for 21 yards, even though he had a fumble. But each reception is worth 1 point. So that was 8 points in yards. Even
So
though
he's got Moss on the bench, or that's a free agent?
that's a free agent. I think
Where's
Moss
my phone?
is probably the best one. And then I heard good things about Eno Benjamin from Arizona as a possible guy. He had 4 carries for 28 yards, and he was targeted 4 times, caught 3 for 33 yards. They think that Benjamin is going to be the third down back in Arizona. So he might end up pulling down numbers, and then if the starter gets hurt, Benjamin might be the man. So there's 2 names for you that I would look at. How was that?
So I have a question.
Oh, boy.
So on the west side? Yeah. The
Okay.
Christian football west side. Why would I be ranked number 1?
Probably because you scored the highest amount of points would be my guess. Let's see. I'm going to click west side.
I didn't understand that. I'm like, Jesus. I just
Yeah.
played one game,
You
and there's other
scored
people.
You scored 200 points, so you are the highest scoring team in the league. And you know what's weird is you played the second highest scoring team in the league. Bad Bozeman, he had 191 points, but he lost.
So I just got word from my Ryan from Natural Aquariums, who's our treasurer, that Mr. Matt with the Fish Fam Links has decided to be a sponsor for Fishtoberfest now. So he is officially a sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Wish we could have done it sooner, so he could have been on the actual literature.
Do you remember what he was doing to get there?
He needed to get 50 Patreon members on Fish Fam Link, and then you do it. So,
I'm one of those Patreons.
So am I.
I think what he's doing over there is really good stuff.
But what I had said when it ended, he was at 48. I said, so what I would do, Matt, since they did that and didn't get you there, take the 300, put it towards a ticket to Fishtoberfest, and you could be out here joining us all and do a live Fish Fam Link stream from Fishtoberfest. That would have been cool. Because I bet you airfare is not bad right now because of gas prices dumping.
Oh, I don't know.
I have
Oh my
no
God.
idea, but it would have been neat to see him there.
Hold on, guys. That seems weird, her calling.
So Ed,
Is it
we
Shanna?
no, Danny. If we need somebody next year, All Things Fish will play.
Oh, well, I want as many people every year to play. What we'll do is if we get like 30 to 32 or 33 or 36, there's different thresholds. What we'll do is if we get 30 people, we'll go to 310s. And then once we get to 36, we'll go to 312s. So, we just keep growing the league that way. It's pretty fun. We'll have to do it, not all the drafts in the same day. So maybe like if people are out of town one weekend, they could make, I could find out who's going to be there the week before prior or, something like that.
Well, like for me, if it's after 2:30 and somebody tells me, I'm there. But when it's in the whenever the east side one, when they picked it all for me, I was still at work.
Yeah.
So that was Heather, my daughter, and they just got ran to the truck from their campsite because there were 2 ginormous bears sitting by their tent when they got back from their dinner.
Did they take pictures?
I don't know if they had enough time. They got scared and ran back to the truck.
Yeah,
Were they black or brown bears?
Down in Cali, I would bet they're most likely black bear.
yeah, they're black.
Oh my gosh, she should have videotaped that for us.
She could have walked up to him and they'd have ran from
It's
him.
not to say that they don't have video. I don't know. I told her, I said, I understand your stress. I'm in the middle of my stream. I'll call you when I'm done.
Wait a minute. It was two bears?
Two
That
bears.
was freaking Yogi and Boo Boo.
There you go.
Hey, boo boo. No, no.
Stay away from my picnic basket.
I just dropped a clown loach into my empty tea.
Well, that's what clown.
Well, I guess it's a good thing it wasn't a real one.
Yeah, because I would have been really mad that my tea was ruined.
Well, I mean, your tea you could say it's a botanical glass.
This is true. I'm going to make one extra clown loach just in case I mess up on the paint or I drop one or break it or something. So I have a backup. How does that sound?
That sounds good. Idea. Yeah, Melvin, I told them to take my gun with them. They didn't do it because they're worried about California's goofy laws down there. So I'm going to tell you right now, buddy. I'm the one. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. That's the way I look at life.
Carried away by 6?
Yeah. Because there's usually 6 pallbearers. That's what I mean by it.
Oh. Boy,
that's true.
That must be like an army saying.
No, it's military.
He's doing it the best of me. Look at his grin.
Yeah.
Hold up, Ed. You're outnumbered because there are 2 military people here.
So, I can't be proud of the military?
Oh, PMW is trying to get that thing before you put it up for grabs. He's saying, how much for the clown loach, Ed?
Depths Unknown says 350.
350.
Well, guess what I did today, guys? It's not sports related. I signed up for events at the Clash.
Nice.
I'm going to put 3 of my guppies in the show.
Yep.
One of the fish that Kenny E caught down in Florida. And it's actually not one that he caught. It would be an F1 or an F2.
Yeah, I was going to say, the ones I caught, I'm sure, are long gone by now.
Yeah, those guys were so sensitive. But the kids are a lot tougher. And then I'm going to enter my art piece. So I entered 5 things in the Clash.
Nice.
I hope people don't laugh at me.
Skulls and a doo-doo.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Mike. He's trying to get me going.
What do you say now? What up, Sushi Berry? And Zen Ginger's in the house, guys.
He said, Kenny doesn't eat crayons, does he, Skipper?
Oh, he's going low.
Yeah. And I was being nice, you know. And he brings that up, it makes me want to go to my other place.
Sushi
yes,
Berry.
I actually was Army first before Air Force. I saw that comment too.
My dad was Air Force before he was Army.
It happens.
Yeah, when you get drafted.
Oh, yeah. Back when they got drafted, I think it was still both, wasn't it?
Well, he was already working for the Air Force, but as a civilian. And he was mapping out the moon for the landings. And it was Aerospace Center at that time, but it was still the Air Force. And then the general in charge, he was like a retired general. They hire retired generals to do important stuff like that all the time. Well, he said, just take your physical and I'll put you in the Air Force and I'll keep you right here working for me. You know, so he wasn't going to have to. And my dad failed the eye test because he's blind as a bat, or used to be. And the general never signed off on it until after he had to report to the Army. And like a week after he reported, he got the letter saying that he was approved to join the Air Force. But my dad was lucky. He didn't get stuck in Vietnam. Since he was a smart guy, he was able to get into Nike missiles. And so they sent him to Alaska for 4 years to do Nike missiles.
Nice.
Wow.
And I mean, it's just beautiful country up there. He was able to get my mom to go with him, and that's where my sister was born. And I mean, they have some great stories about that
The
stuff.
fishing alone's worth it for Alaska. I mean,
Well, and he was hunting elk and moose too. He never got a moose, but he tried.
Oh man, I would love to go up there and just hang out.
All things fish, you're cruising for a bruising, buddy. You know damn well where I come from, United States Marine Corps.
And Alaska would give tags to all the military guys, like just free hunting tags, which was really cool. And but still, you had to hunt during the seasons. One time, he was driving with his, I don't know, captain, somebody, one of his higher superiors to him, and a moose was crossing the road, and he shot it with a machine gun in the middle of summer when it wasn't the season.
Who did? Your dad?
No, the stupid officer.
Oh man!
Shot the moose, told all of the guys to pick the moose up, put it on. Well, they probably had to gut it, put it on the Jeep, and he took it straight to the base, and they had a big steak dinner.
But honestly, I'd have punched him in his face. He used that gun.
Well, he didn't want to get court-martialed. You know, it's like,
well, technically he could have, because the officer did the wrong thing too. So it would have been two wrongs, would have made it okay.
Yeah, but I think during Vietnam, you just prayed not to make waves and stay in a safe spot.
Yeah, my father-in-law is a Vietnam vet, and he was a medic. So the medics were actually called docs, because wherever they was, there's so many places they could have been, and if you had a medic, that means you had a doctor. And he's told me some stories, and I was like, holy cow. One of the stories was he, even though whenever they were trained on every piece of weapon that was wherever, I'm going to call it a base. I don't know what they called it back in Vietnam, but what they had 4 points on the perimeter, and there was a gunner. Well, unfortunately, at one point, the gunner got hit, so he went up and he was taking care of him, and then he took over the gunner position. So it didn't matter what your MOS was in the military at that time. You did what you needed to do, and then there was the other stuff you had to do.
Well, every Marine is 0300. That's their primary MOS, no matter what MOS they're in.
Yep.
Well, if a colonel from a grunt unit sees you're behind cooking and you're a cook by MOS, it always reverts back. You're 0300 primary MOS. So that means any grunt unit can pull you anytime they want.
Yeah.
My uncle, during Vietnam, he was in the Navy, but he became a medic for the Marines. So he was running around with Marines, even though he's in the Navy.
Doc, we call him Doc.
And they did this weird thing to him where, because he had to train special to be with the Marines, they buried him in like a casket under the ground and put a pipe where he had to breathe out of it under the ground, and then they poured water down it.
That was initiation.
Yeah, that was some bored Marines out in the field is what that was.
Yeah.
So he said that was the worst thing of all of his tours and everything, was that one thing.
My father-in-law never really talked about it until about 4 years ago. I was helping him to get a refrigerator for a trailer that they was renting out. And as we're going there, I had my buddy with me to help me. He started talking about it, and it just blew my mind. Well, the next day I was back over there. I was laying carpet on one section of the trailer, and I had to ask him, because you never ask a Vietnam vet what happened. They will open up when they're ready to do it. And that's what he did on the truck ride to go get the fridge. And whenever we was working, I asked him, I said, you got me. He goes, what do you mean? I said, yesterday when you was talking about all that stuff, you just did it out of the blue, and he caught me by surprise. And he told me, he goes, you know what? It's time to let it out, then keep it in. But there will always be some stuff that they will never tell you about because it's pretty gruesome.
Have a good night there, Dr. Anthony.
See you, Doc.
Night, Doc.
I gotta give him a call.
Yeah, I've never asked Kenny about his days in Korea either.
Korea, kiss my ass, man.
Oh,
Korea.
I thought you were a hero.
That was Gulf War, buddy. Not no Korea.
Well, Gulf War would have been like in the 90s.
54 years old. Do the math.
Yeah.
54 years ago, we weren't in the Gulf.
You have to be 18 to join, brother.
Boy, I remember that whole Gulf War was crazy too. Every one of my friends, as soon as they graduated, they wanted to join the Gulf or join, the Army or the Marines. I think everybody wanted to be in the Marines. Trying to think. I don't know why. It was just that was the big thing.
Well,
and my friend Jody Stapleton, he joined the Marines, and he got recycled because he broke his leg on the very last day, like when you do the running thing and the climbing and stuff, and he went over the wall and he came down and he broke his ankle.
Oh, that's when they went to the obstacle course.
Yeah, and so he had to redo it. And the next time he was going through boot camp, he was going through barbed wire and he lost a testicle.
And when CBs were no joke either, man. If you guys don't know, CBs were no joke, man.
When he lost his testicle, they kicked him out.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. He got medically discharged.
Speaking of that, I got to remove mine from my bunghole now.
But he had twins. So the one he still had works.
Oh, that was probably he got lucky. That was a 50-50 chance.
Oh, yeah. God almighty.
Man, I could imagine that. That'd be crazy. Like you're that. Oh man. But yeah, you were saying about the CBs. If somebody tells me they're a CB and it's true, I ain't messing with them.
Nope. Petroman's a CB.
Who?
Petroman.
I think Petroman's a pretty cool guy.
Oh, I remember him talking about that one time. I don't remember what stream.
I always say hi to Petroman if I see him. But not because of his military background, just because I think he has a really cool name. Just saying.
Oh, my God. She didn't go there, but she did.
What?
Zen, he probably didn't have the balls to do it anymore. Sorry. Oh, what you got there, Skip?
Baby green dragon bristlenose.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Are you going to enter those in the competition?
Actually, the male is still pretty young. It was their first batch, and he did really well.
That's awesome, dude.
He didn't eat none of the eggs or nothing. I just saw there was a bunch of them right there, and I had to show it to somebody.
I actually asked him before if he was going to enter those in the competition, so I'm sorry for asking the same question twice. Because I remember you saying you didn't want to disturb what's working. You got the mojo working, so you didn't want to mess it up.
That was
Oh, Liquid Zoo said he got his 236s from Stephanie.
Oh, I bet you they're awesome.
I met Stephanie in real life.
Me too.
She's really cool.
That was a common bristlenose I didn't want to disturb.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just going to ask you because I'm like, that ain't no green dragon, dude. I'm confused.
Oh, no, that was green dragons. I got them from Vinay. That was babies.
But there was a bristlenose in the same tank.
No, a green dragon is actually a bristlenose.
They're green dragon bristlenose.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like? Okay, you're saying dragon. I know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
They're the
Blue
ones with the
Phantom.
longer fins.
Oh yeah, blue phantoms. Yeah, that's different. They get bigger.
I made a phantom fish yesterday.
Oh, it was awesome.
Let's see. I videotaped a little bitty video of it.
Did you get
Nice.
it packed up?
No, we've been still talking about how we're going to do it.
I'm
But I wanted to
telling-
videotape it with all the different colors and stuff. But I'm going to do it again when I clean the glass, because you can see how my hands had that clay on it, so it left marks around the glass.
There's some film there.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
from the but there's the pleco.
That pleco was cool. You
I
did
think the
really
little
good.
guys were cool too.
Oh, the Cardinal Tetras were really good.
I don't know though if I made the right decision making a big project like that right before this big project I gotta get done. Oh, did you see my awesome hydro dip, Kenny?
nice.
I did this all by myself.
Doesn't that look like a roll of countertop?
Formica?
Yeah,
What is that?
I mean, when I saw that design for like how you showed it the first time last night, I was
Yeah.
like, man, that looks like countertop, like the
Marlboro or something.
Yeah, I don't care. I love it. I think it's great.
I think it's pretty neat too. I really like it a lot. And you can't see the white on the inside. You know how they're white because I spray painted the insides.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I can't wait to stick it in the thing, but I think I want to make a couple so I can put them all together and compare them before I stick it in.
yeah. I gotta watch that video because I need to learn that because I like that idea with the white PVC. Just do something with it so it doesn't look ugly, like it should match here on like substrate or something.
Yeah, I've seen people like burn it also and do things like that to make it look good. But I think I'd rather do this just because I think it's easier on everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, can you read what he's saying on his thing? Oh, man.
I was thinking about going and messing with Jason and them while we were on. Crash their live from my live.
That's funny.
But, yep, just cranking it out. Tonight I'll cook this guy. And then I'll have a sixth loach.
Skull, Travis Meyer, skull. We're starting to get the Vikings fans coming in here.
Whenever you do that, Danny or Kenny, sorry, I think you keep because you do that when Skull Aquatics comes in too, and it messes me up. I keep looking for Skull.
Do you do it for X-Do also?
Yeah. He's a Vikings fan, and Travis Meyer is a Vikings. Skull, I do it because he's just Skull. So,
what about Mod Guppy?
I didn't know he was a Vikings fan.
Yeah, he's from there, from Minnesota.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, look, there's George.
George RB3.
Hello, George.
RB3. I don't know. I need to work on my sign language letters because I don't remember what they were. I just kind of faked it. A lot of times, if you just look like you know what you're doing, people are convinced.
Yep. They tell me at work, they're like, "What are you doing, Skipper?" I said, "Do I look busy?" They're like, "Yeah, so I'm doing a good job."
George, I may not be able to go to the Willamette Valley on Sunday. I'm find out what's going on. I've been sick the last day, so I do not want to bring my germs to your club meeting.
That would be a bummer.
Yeah.
But I bet everybody gets excited when Kenny walks through the door.
Dude, Dr. Anthony's speaking down there this weekend.
See, I wish I would have went and saw it, Dr. Anthony when he was in Florida. And then I forgot all about it.
Well, now you missed Alex too.
Yep.
Alex
Well,
was just in Florida.
Right now, I'm just too busy. But when Dr. Anthony was there, it was a slow time in my life. But I've got 2 major events coming up that I have to do stuff for both of them. I have to make I need to make 10 things for Aquashella Chicago, but I think it's going to look pretty cool when I do it.
Well, then we're going to have to do a live stream tomorrow night so you can get it all done.
Oh, that I've got to order something for that. But, I mean, I could paint stuff tomorrow. Oh, well, I'll be on Pam's painting.
Well, that ain't too really late.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
not-
thank you, PNW.
Matt's saying that you haven't responded to one of his comments on your video too today, Ed.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I literally have been super busy today. Let's see
PNW says, I got my laptop out so I could abuse my mod privileges.
It's easier that way. I get you, brother. Because when you're doing it on the phone, it's hard as hell.
I took this photo in my backyard today while I was feeding my fish.
That's pretty.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And then these guys are blooming out there, too. That's a bush. Let's see. Oh, let's see what Matt said.
Travis, you probably ain't half off. Well, you beat them in their home field. You better make sure you've make it to the car quick. I went to away games at Lambeau, at Soldier Field, Tampa Bay.
Richard Reynolds, I saw that, but I know I'm not going to Coral Springs for the Aqua Expo. It's actually in October, but it's at the end of the month, I believe. Somebody sent that to me.
Where is it, Coral Springs?
Florida.
Ooh, maybe Grant will be there. Oh, I think I went to that last year. They did that they coincide that with the Guppy show with the Live Bears organization.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it was fun.
Whenever I saw the flyer, I thought it was saltwater.
Well, I could be wrong. You never
Richard
know.
would know.
I saw a lot of iguanas when I was in Miami.
Oh,
People swerved to run over the iguanas.
I believe it.
So Richard wants to know if any of you are going to the Aqua Expo in Coral Springs.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I couldn't think of I can't remember who sent that to me because I'd have looked it up. It might have been Richard too.
It's at the same place as the ALA last year.
Yeah. That was a fun place. I had a good time. I would love to go back, but I think after Aquashella, I'm done for the year, and I'm just going to worry about Christmas.
Cool. Yeah, because that's going to be right the hell around the corner. I might have to do a lot of 15-hour days, man, because I got a 13-year-old and a 7. That crap's just getting expensive. Santa Claus's pockets need to get deeper.
Did you know that the average family spends more money on their dog for Christmas than their dad?
Wait, you said then their dad?
Yeah, the amount of money they spend on their dads versus their dog, the dog in the family. It was I was at a gas pump gassing up and I heard this fact. They said that the average dog, they spend $49 and some change for the average dog in America for Christmas. And the average dad is less than that.
$15.
Yeah, something like that.
Probably. Honestly, I don't. To me, Christmas is all about getting together with family, right? And also, I don't want nothing. I'd rather give. And
Yeah.
I do a lot of that with my kids. And me and the wife, I told her, I said, once the kids are grown, we can focus on us. I said, let's just, take care of the kids. And she goes, you know what? You're right, because we were doing both. And this money could have made over here with the kids, it could have helped out a lot more.
I still think it's depressing, though, that the dog is thought more than the dad.
Yeah,
but the dad's paying maybe for all of it anyway. I don't know. But there's a lot of moms out there that make more money than the dads now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, most definitely.
There's more women are getting educated than men. So
I got a buddy that he just recently retired, which he found out that his wife actually makes more. She works in the cath lab, but she's a nurse. So with that special training, she made actually a lot more than what he was where I work. And he has VA benefits too. So it made more sense for him to retire.
Heck yeah.
Crazy.
If I got married, the whole point would be so I could retire.
Yeah.
I'm just being stupid. I don't know about that.
I had a question.
I'm already damaged goods.
Oh, I do have a question, actually. You're Synodontis lucipennis.
No, I do not have those. I have Synodontis pepsicoli or something.
Pepsi-Cola.
Pepsi-Cola.
I have Synodontis multifasciatus. I have Synodontis decorus, Synodontis.
I also have
Angelicus.
Synodontis decorus, or I have the giant ones also.
Then the lace Synodontis and a few others. I forget how many we have now.
I thought the lucipennis were the same as the petricola.
No.
Is the Lucera the one that lays its eggs in the
No,
cichlids
that's the
pile?
multifasciatus. That's the cockatoo cat.
Yeah, that's why I thought that was.
Oh,
Maybe they're very
How
similar.
big do they get?
Which ones?
The lucipennis.
They stay small. They stay small.
Oh, good. Jesus. I got scared there for a minute, damn it, because I was looking for the petricolas, and whenever I was doing my research, I must have clicked on the wrong site.
Right.
I thought
Probably
they-
looking 4 inches tops.
Oh yeah, I got a 40 breeder for them.
What do they look like?
Very
Like-
similar to the petricola,
I bet you the difference is on the end of their tail.
most likely.
Oh, you little shits. Come here.
But yeah, the one that starts with a D is the giant one.
Decorus.
See it, Ed?
Yeah, it looks an awful lot like what I got. Maybe the white line doesn't go down the top of the tail, but the back of the tail with mine.
They look like my cockatoo cats too.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing was they were cockatoo.
Well, I got these at the Triple Crown.
Well, my cockatoo cats are like this, dude. They're about 5 to 6 inches, but they'll still fit in a 40 just fine.
Yeah, for some reason I thought the lucipennis and the petricola were the same.
I think yours has more dots on them. I think mine has like only 5 or 6 dots, black dots. Yours are smaller, more like a leopard. Let's see if ow, son of a biscuit. Sorry for almost cussing.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Bobby.
you see, mine have less spot. I guess mine does more spots than I thought, but it's less spots than yours. Your spots are more
But like
small.
I'm looking at that and I see one of my fish. It looks just like that.
That versus what I just showed you.
Yeah.
The other one has a tight pattern. See, this one's got little tighter dots.
No, mine are bigger.
Maybe you got Pepsi ones.
Huh?
Maybe you got the Pepsi-Cola ones. Or Petricola. Petricola.
It's Pepsi Cola, remember?
Yeah.
What's going on, Matt's Aquatics?
Yeah, hello, Matt.
Yeah, that's what I got.
They're big spots.
Yeah, maybe you got those. Well, like I said, they're awesome. They're real easy to breed. Oh, Nico's sleeping right down there.
Well,
POW ain't right.
What the hell is that?
He's buying his dog fish for Christmas.
What, the freaking chew on?
Oh, for him to look at.
For him to look at.
Okay.
That's pretty smart.
That's funny. Okay, here you are. That was a good one.
I think dogs are cool too. Just because I have cats doesn't mean I hate dogs.
I got 3 of them.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
That's cool. I would hug them.
Don't ever do 3. One's enough.
Oh. Well, but do they let you hug them?
Oh, yeah, they sleep in the bed with us, too. They're labs.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got a silver lab, I got a charcoal lab, and then I kept one of the pups.
So, Ryan from Natural Aquariums, if you're telling people they're going to get a tattoo with Fish Fam link on it, I guess your ass is on the line, buddy.
Why? What happened?
There's something wrong
That's
with
how he closed Matt on being a sponsor. That one of our club members would get a Fish Fam tattoo on our butt.
Why does Matt always want to see everybody's butt?
Well, he's gonna be looking for a while. With me, I ain't got one. I mean,
He tries every way to get just to see somebody's butt. Now he's trying to get people to tattoo their butt so he can see it.
you ain't right.
Just ask Kenny to turn around, and the Kraken will appear.
That's only when I'm wearing your shirt, Ed.
I know that's terrible. Even my shirt heckles you or trolls you. Poor guy.
Oh shoot, we lost Skipper.
Oh no.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Maybe he slipped.
Nah.
Did you see Skipper's cool hat, Kenny?
Yep, I got one just like it.
I do too.
Mine's number, it's either 2 or 3. I can't remember which.
Mine's 2, I'm showing you.
Mine's 16.
Nice.
So, the funny thing about this was he was sitting there beside Wild Fish Tanks. I just had him on my show. His first name's
Josh.
Ryan?
Ryan.
Josh.
No, it's Ryan. It is Ryan.
Ryan's awesome. He's a big, tall guy.
Oh, you're talking about Wild Fish Tanks.
Yeah, Wild Fish
Okay.
Tanks. Sorry. I thought he was selling them, and I was like, hold on. I said, I'll buy one off of it. He goes, no. I was like, what do you mean, no? He goes, oh, I'm giving these away. I said, well, hey. I told him who it was. He goes, oh, it's nice to meet you. He goes, here, have one. Because he was giving them to the members, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I just kicked him in the shin and grabbed one.
I think what he did is he gave out the members first, and then I just thought he was selling them. He's a good dude, too.
No, he always brings 25 of them. He actually brings 26, but the one he's wearing is 00 or 0.
I forget.
I think he had like 10 non-numbered ones too, didn't he?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought he had some that didn't have a number.
I don't know.
I just ordered 20 more hats yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but last week. And they said they were going to be ready by next week. And then they called me and said, oh, sorry, they won't be in.
Speaking of which, Ryan, I hope that we've gotten a hold of those people. Now I think about it. We're in definite need at this point.
Or what?
We got our shirts ordered, but we haven't heard nothing from them since we ordered them.
Oh, for Fishtoberfest?
Fishtoberfest, yeah.
Oh.
But they're local. We'll be able to drive there and get them as soon as they're done.
Yeah, but
I got local guys and they're cool. I talk to her not really all the time, but I talk to her whenever I need her.
Oh, you need to let me know when them hats come in so I can send you money. And
you can always PayPal them tonight, man, and then you're already on order.
Then I'd have to hook up a PayPal account. Man, I don't like doing all that hard stuff.
Well, Ed, if you're going to be a serious YouTuber, you're going to need PayPal eventually.
No, he's going to have to get a damn secretary.
What you need is to hire somebody who knows how to ship.
I can't wait till I get done with all these events and I don't have to keep making stuff so I can paint my new game I bought.
Ooh.
You guys want to see the cool action figure guys in here?
Did you say it's a game?
Yeah, it goes. Do you remember that game that everybody chipped in to buy me while I was having my heart surgery?
Ryan says they called them last week and they're printing this week, so we're good.
What? Check it out.
What?
These are monsters. These are aliens that you have to fight. The game that you guys got me was so nice. Everybody chipped in except for I guess Skipper. I won't thank him anymore. And
I don't give a shit.
I'm just teasing. But check this thing out. This is an alien that, when it eats a human, it like puts their stuff into its body, its DNA.
That reminds me of Resident Evil.
Yeah, this is a spooky one.
It does.
I can't wait to paint it.
I've seen stuff like that late night in the E Club.
Right? or off base at the closest bar there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
No, we will not.
No.
Especially when she's coming home tomorrow. Oh, no. I know. If it was earlier in the week, oh, no problem. But this close to the game?
No, I'm just saying not to bring back the bad memories.
Well, won't this be fun to play, guys?
Skipper.
Yeah. Folks.
And I got this half price because it's used. But I think they opened the box and said this is too hard.
So is that
They
similar to
never
like
played
a D&D game?
No, it's more like a board game.
Oh, it is an actual board game.
Yeah.
All right.
And like you have agendas, like you got to go and find different things. Like you got to turn the power on at the base because you're on Mars. And you're a bunch of workers on Mars. You're not military. You're just workers. Some people, one's a janitor, one's a scientist. There might be one like guard, but they weren't expecting to find aliens. So the aliens come and you got to deal with it the best you can. You got to find guns to fight them and everything. So the one game I played, Sean Peck, he got killed by the Queen. And I thought I was this real big badass because I had killed every alien I came up against. I had a shotgun with 2 shotgun shells and a robotic arm with 1 battery left. So I got 1 more punch with my robot arm. And so I went out there and I shot the Queen twice and hit her with my arm. And it didn't even phase her because she was so big.
So if you want to be Ed's secretary or his shipping manager, there's his place to contact him.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I set up
Semper there, Petroman.
I have the boxes and bags. Actually, I have the bags or folders actually for sending stuff because I used to send 8x10s and 11x14s and 16x20s all the time in the mail for like anniversaries and graduations and things like that. So I'm able to fit a t-shirt in an 8x10 envelope.
Nice.
And my t-shirts are like, I put them in the plastic wrap so they look nice and everything.
What's up there, Hippie John?
Hippie
John. Hippie John's really cool.
He's a good dude.
I got to meet him in real life too.
Well, tell the truth. We all got to catch the C word together down there.
I didn't.
I didn't.
He caught his different.
Yeah, mine's a F1.
F1.
He ain't lying now.
I got
that's
F1
good.
on the way to Dallas.
That little shit, anyways.
Oh, Lord. F1. That's classic.
That's freaking funny. Hey, I caught F1 COVID. What's F1? Well, it had a baby.
Yeah.
Miss Bunny, what's going on?
Oh, the bunny viper. Is there people waking up or what's going on here?
Maybe they're getting off of LRB's channel.
I don't think Lucas would never go till 8:30.
You never know. Maybe he was having a really fun night.
There's the Petro Man. What's up, brother?
There's Petro Man. Thank you, Petro Man, for being an awesome Petro Man. Even Scuba Steve says hi to Petro.
Oh, I didn't even see little Miss Gina came in. Hello, Gina.
No, I didn't see her.
I still don't see her.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw Bunny saying hello. I thought she was here. She asked, "Are you here?" Hi.
Darn it.
She's not here. Don't.
I might see her in a week. Or in 2 weeks. Because I'm thinking about heading to St. Louis for a week also.
Nice.
Before I go to Chicago.
She's really a nice kid. She really is.
I thought I'd go by her store since they moved it. I used to go by that store like once every couple months. It was because it was all a saltwater place. But they were nice guys. And so I used to go by and...
Oh, Hippie John says Gina is here.
Uh-oh.
Maybe she's visiting them down there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Or is he up in Wisconsin? I don't know if he never made it clear whether he was going to hang out in Mississippi or if he's going to go to Wisconsin.
I thought he lived in...
He lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Sherry's from Mississippi.
Yeah, I knew that.
Hence the name Mississippi Hippie.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yep.
You actually posted a video about selling fish on eBay.
Who did?
Mississippi Hippie, Sherry.
She mails some high quality fish. She is a very good shipper and amazing. She sent me some guppies and they were packaged perfect.
Nice.
And I mean, this was before Dan was telling people how to do it and everything. She knew. She's very professional.
There's Mr. Peplin Creek Aquatic. What's up, Brian? Hope you and Roxanne are doing good.
Speaking of other professional people,
right?
Let's see if Peplin won. If he didn't, we can all make fun of him.
Well, I ain't making fun of nobody. I'm probably the lowest score of the league this month.
Okay, Peplin lost 25-28 to Big J. Oh, and Big J was in my stream last night, and I didn't know about it till afterwards when I read everything. So I wish I could have said hi to Big J. Hi, Big J. In case he's watching.
I'd like to meet Big J.
Kenny got to meet him.
Yep, I actually waited in his giant catfish pond, man.
That's awesome.
And if you watch it, you'll see one of those giants come, because when he got in there, they freaked out, and one of those big bulldozer son of a guns hit me at about 60 knots right in my ankle. My ankle was swollen, dude, when I got home. I mean, he got me good.
Did you fall down?
No, I stayed upright, luckily.
Good job.
But it hurt. It did hurt. It smarted.
I bet you stood up because of all your accidents you've had. You're used to keeping your balance.
The coincidence.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember when Big J used to have that Monday water change stream.
Yeah, I love that stream.
That was awesome.
I always turned it on while I was at work. I'd just be sitting there watching and waiting for customers. I bet I get that back in my life. I was able to stream more when I was in the car business, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that you popped up a couple times while you was working.
I was working, man. Yeah, what's up?
Working. What?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm just showing people what I do. I'm trying to sell some cars here. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Mind your own business.
Right? Holy
Oh,
cow!
look.
Power.
Big J is going to be a guest on the Danikin show.
No, as what?
Where do you see this?
PNW. Now, is that Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan just said that Big J as a guest on Danikin.
What he did is he went into the Fish Fam thing and he probably pulled it. That's probably one of the videos from the Fish Fam tour.
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
Now, did you get to sleep at his house too?
Yeah,
Hold up.
I did.
Hold up. I'm gonna show you something. And I'm gonna share it to see if you remember it. I gotta click buttons here. Give me a second.
Did we spend 2 nights in Florida or 1?
I don't remember, dude. That whole trip now is like all one.
I know. So,
But I think we spent 2 nights there. Because we
Yeah.
got there the first day, we did all the collecting at the ponds. Or you know what, Ed? Maybe it was only 1 night. I think it was.
I shared a screen to you, Kenny.
I was a good host and paid for the hotel, though.
How
So
come I
back
can't
in,
see it?
so
I
back, back
I
in 2020. Oh, what the hell? I'll hit play. We'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, I
Oh, look,
remember
Danny's
this.
there too.
So
Oh,
what
this
he-
is way,
Yeah.
like way.
It was in 2020 of October. What he was saying was he was a guest on your show on a Sunday stream.
Yeah, he was.
Big J's been a guest on my stream before too.
There was a time Big J was everywhere for a while, man.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, he had some stuff that happened with the house stuff.
Yeah, and then the thing that really got him was when that big pond crashed on him and
Yeah, out
broke
front.
his heart. I mean, he had all those big, giant catfish, man. I mean,
I think he had some koi in there too.
yeah, I mean, he'd been growing those suckers out for
Yeah.
a long time. To lose them would break my heart too. But that setup was way cool. I mean, he literally had the pond on his front porch, so it
Yeah.
was covered. Then all the ones he had in that garage too. I mean, he had tons of cool fish in there.
I had some Peplin Creek Daisy Rice fish that are doing amazing. I've had them now for like over a month or two, and not a single one has died.
I got a lot of fish from them.
I got some egg birds from him.
Yep, I got those too. And I've got Peplin's Star Sapphires, which you got them too. What else do I have in here?
I mean,
I've got the
every-
axolotl came from them, Miss Princess. Who else do we have in here that came from them? I've got a lot of their stuff here.
Yeah, I got they sent me the egg birds because of well, there's 2 reasons. The Benet thing, what we did. And the other one was I lost mine when I got sick with the human ick, I call it. It's bad. But they sent them to me.
I hate to say this, but I was wondering, do you guys know, is Big Tank Hank going tonight?
I was just checking. I don't see him, but sometimes he goes a little late. I need to call and make sure they haven't been ate by a bear anyway. So,
Yogi got hungry.
oh yeah. Well, guys, you'll see me again on Sunday with Miss Danny. She'll be back tomorrow, so she should be on the stream Sunday. And Skipper, you go tomorrow or Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, right?
Yeah,
And
bro.
Ed is going to be on he always goes 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. He will be with the Tennessee Fish Mob and Bob Taylor's channel.
So
Yeah.
will Skipper.
Oh, I forgot you're part of that deal too, aren't you? And then
Yeah.
Stephanie and Q
Listen,
and Dee Dee and
Yeah, but they're holding me hostage. That's why I got to be the hitman so I can get out of
yeah, there you go.
it.
It's nice that he has so many people. So, like, if you do family events, I don't feel obligated to have to be there.
Yeah, because I do feel bad. Sometimes I can't be there because of what happens with life.
Well, and Sunday's my family day. I used to try to make it on purpose not to do a single stream on Sundays, just because, my family's all Chiefs fans. So, everybody comes over and we have a blast. This Sunday, we won't be watching Chiefs. Maybe they'll come over and play games, I hope.
Nice.
So, you know what? I still never had Ed as a guest on my channel. When's your bye week for Kansas City?
I don't know, but they played their last Thursday night game.
Yeah.
Man, my Chiefs only have like 2 teams they play this year that are crappy. They before the season started, they said that the Chiefs are playing the hardest NFL schedule in the history of the game. All they have is Jacksonville at week 10, and then they have Houston in week 15.
That's the Crickets playing for you. The little,
No, it's the smallest violin.
yeah, the smallest violin. That's it.
But because the Chiefs are playing all the best teams in the league, they're all going to be worse next year because they're going to take an extra loss to the Chiefs.
Really?
Keep telling yourself that, Ed.
Listen here, Linda. That's
Yeah,
good.
you got to get through your division, pal.
I think we already started.
Yeah, Chargers. You beat them by 3 at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
And broke their quarterback.
I will say Mahomes did look good though.
He's only going to look better as those receivers get more used to him.
If he hits if they play the Steelers, he's going to get pummeled though.
They don't. Like I said, they don't play any other crappy teams.
TJ Watt's got a half a bicep left. How is he going to do anything?
Listen,
you didn't even respond to that.
I know. I heard you. I was waiting for that saber tooth to bite your damn head off behind you. Just saying. I was trying to get it to move. It didn't work.
This subliminal.
Anyway, guys, as always, man, it's great having you two up here with me. I want to thank all the replay crew and the lurkers. I want to thank all of my moderators. You guys are awesome. And, of course, each and every person comes in here every Friday with us. So, as always, love your fish, and may your football team win. Have a great night. You got anything for them, Ed?
Nope. Thanks, guys.
What about you, Skip?
Well, I got to say this was a pleasure. But anytime you need me, I can be here.
Awesome.
Thank you
Appreciate
for
it,
having
man.
me. And good night to everybody in chat, the lurkers, the mods. Y'all did an awesome job. Even if you were still sleeping, but thank you.
And Ryan's coming up with the info for you real quick, Ed. Chiefs bye is week 8.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, wait, is that just when they play the Raiders so they don't have to play hard?
No, they played the Raiders at week 5.
And week 18. So it's kind of like 2 bonus.
Well, I tell you right now, man, I wouldn't talk too much crap about the Raiders yet.
They're always a sleeper team.
Yeah.
I know. They're the sleeper team that falls asleep.
Yeah.
But they'll get a lot of penalties while they're sleepwalking.
Ryan, it sounds like Ed wants to put some money down on y'all's game.
Listen, PNW, I would give him a phone call. Just saying.
Now, that's proof that Big J's not where he can hear this, because I guarantee you Big J would be in here piping off if he heard that talk, too.
Oh, yeah, he would. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, y'all have a great night. I'm going to give Danny a call. Make sure they haven't been ate by a bear. And we'll see you this same time next week, 7:30.
Bye.